Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about the shorter version of This Is Fate. Karan, who is also Arjun, saves Preeta's life from an accident and he got angry and he shouted at Rishab for not taking proper care of Preeta. Let's continue. Binge is in the car going back home from Arjun's house. The car was shaking because of the potholes and Binge scolds the driver for not driving the car properly. Binge threatens the driver that she would complain about him to his mother. Raki calls Binge on the phone and invites her to Rishab and Preeta's 5 year wedding anniversary party. Binge tells Raki that she is going to Delhi tomorrow, and Raki was shocked hearing that, but Binge laughs and tells Raki that she was just joking and she would definitely come to the party, and she remembered that tomorrow is Preeta and Rishab's wedding anniversary, so she would get to the Luthra mansion on time. Shriti was hearing a knock and she begins to complain that when she got married to Samiro and moved into the Luthra house, then she thought that she would always sit down and relax, but that is not the case because she is just working like a servant in the house instead. Just then, Shriti noticed that Preeta is sitting there and she is thinking about something. Shriti sits beside Preeta and asks that what happened and why is Preeta lost in thought. Preeta refused to tell Shriti anything and Shriti asks if Arjun did something again. Preeta says that Arjun did not do anything, so Shriti should not say anything against Arjun. Preeta says that she thought about it and she realized that she is her own problem. Preeta says that she is thinking about Karan every time and this is why she is saying Karan and Arjun every time. But tomorrow is she and Rishab's wedding anniversary and yet the thought of Karan has not gone away from her mind and she doesn't know what is really going on. Raki comes there and tells Preeta that she can understand her pain and she knows that Preeta loved Karan so much and it will not be easy to forget Karan so easily, but Preeta doesn't have to think about it too much so that it will not be affecting her badly. Raki blesses Preeta, saying that she is so lucky to have a daughter-in-law like her. Shriti gets jealous and asks that what about her. Raki smiles and blesses Shriti as well. Raki informs Preeta and Shriti that she invited Arjun to their house for the party and Arjun agreed to attend. Shriti gets excited hearing that Arjun is coming to their house for the party. On the other hand, Arjun was driving the car and he remembered how he saved Preeta from the accident and also how Preeta slapped him at the party. The traffic light shows red and Arjun stops the car. Raja and his men were standing across the road and they saw Arjun in the car and Raja angrily says that he will not spare Arjun for not paying them their money. Later, Shriti tells Preeta that she is behaving weird from the time that the priest said that Karan is still alive and she knows that Preeta is missing Karan. But is there any other reason for Preeta behaving weird other than the fact that she is remembering Karan? Preeta stands up and mentions Arjun's name and Shriti was shocked. Shriti says that Preeta has been thinking about Arjun since the day that she met Arjun. Preeta tells Shriti that she is not just thinking about Arjun, but something is fishy about Arjun and she cannot understand. Shriti asks that why is Preeta feeling that Arjun is weird. Preeta says that Arjun is weird and she cannot explain it and Shriti would not understand as well. Shriti says that she cannot understand if Preeta thinks so, but Arjun is not weird and she asks Preeta to stop thinking about Arjun and then she would be fine. Raja and his men were sitting. Raja tells Vishu that he is not able to concentrate on anything again because he has been thinking that they have to attack Arjun and Rishab tomorrow. Bitu asks that why should they attack Rishab when he has not done anything to them. Raja says that Rishab is the reason that Arjun refused to pay them their money, so Rishab and Arjun will be punished together. In Arjun's house, Arjun was drinking alcohol and he was very angry thinking about Preeta. Arjun stands up and he goes to the wardrobe and he started throwing the clothes on the floor and he wondered what he should wear for the party. Anjali comes there and gives a dress to Arjun and she asks if he likes it. Arjun looks at the dress in front of the mirror and says that he likes it. Arjun tells Anjali that he cannot do anything without her and he wondered what would have happened if Anjali is not with him, and Anjali says that she would always be with Arjun and she leaves the room. On the other hand, Raki comes to Preeta's room and wishes her happy wedding anniversary. Raki gives a party dress to Preeta and says that she has always do this since the past 5 years, so she has brought a dress for Preeta to wear today as well for her wedding anniversary with Rishab. and Raki blesses Preeta and leaves the room. Rishab comes to the room and he notices that Preeta looks worried, and Rishab asks if Preeta is fine. Preeta tells Rishab that she is fine, but why do Rishab always ask her if she is fine? Rishab says that he got married to Preeta so that Preeta can stay happy, and it has been 5 years already, so he must make sure that Preeta is happy always. Rishab tells Preeta that he fulfilled all his promises that he made to her 5 years ago, and he asks Preeta if he took care of Karan's Preeta properly. Preeta smiles and says that Rishab definitely took proper care of her, but not only her, Rishab took care of Karan's caviar as well. Preeta thanks Rishab for all his support throughout their 5 years together as couples, and Rishab also thanked Preeta for letting him become Caviar's father. Rishab says that the best moment of his life is always whenever Caviar calls him dad. Caviar comes there and says that they should sleep because tomorrow is her parents' marriage anniversary party. Rishab asks that why is Caviar talking as if her parents are far away from her when they are actually here. Rishab, Preeta and Caviar begins to play in the room as Caviar keeps running around the room, and later they all finally sleep. The next day, the decoration of Rishab and Preeta's wedding anniversary is going on in the Luthra house, and Mahesh looks after the decorations. Raki is also hanging the decoration light, and Mahesh comes there and flirts with Raki. Raki asks Mahesh that what is he doing. Mahesh tells Raki that he is romancing with his wife and he has the license to do so. Raki tells Mahesh that they are not in the age to romance, and Mahesh laughs, saying that there is no age restriction when it comes to romancing. Mahesh tells Raki that he met Raki when Raki was young and naive, and he was also naive and a fool then. Raki says that Mahesh is still a fool even till now, and Mahesh asks Raki not to joke now because he really wants to say something serious, and Raki says okay. Mahesh tells Raki that they made this family together with their love and hard work, and they had their children and also a grandchild, and even today, their son and their daughter-in-law are celebrating their wedding anniversary today, and everyone is happy. Raki tells Mahesh that their children deserve the credit too, and she thanks Mahesh for giving good children to her, and Raki hugged Mahesh. Karina comes there and she teasingly asks Mahesh and Raki to walk and they should romance later. Raki feels shy and she runs away from there. Karina tells Mahesh that he is older than her, but he is still behaving like a child. Mahesh tells Karina that he is not old at all and he is still a child, and he goes to search for Caviar. Karina says that Mahesh will not change and she smiles. Meanwhile, Preeta wakes up in the room and Caviar wishes Preeta happy wedding anniversary. Rishab brings tea to the room for them, and Preeta checked the time and she realized that she woke up late. Preeta is about to leave the room to join others downstairs to work, but Caviar stops her and asks her not to leave, and she demands for a kiss from Preeta. Preeta kisses Caviar and Caviar tells Rishab that he did not wish Preeta happy anniversary yet. Rishab and Preeta wishes each other happy anniversary, but Caviar asks Rishab to kiss Preeta and wish her happy anniversary properly. Rishab feels awkward and he tells Caviar that he is a shy person, so he cannot kiss Preeta. Caviar asks Rishab that why does Rishab not have many girlfriends like Uncle Karan. So it happens that the Luthras tell Caviar about the story of Karan, but they did not tell Caviar that Karan is her real father, so Caviar knows Karan as her uncle and Rishab as her father. Rishab tells Caviar that Karan was handsome and popular, and that was why Karan had many girlfriends, but he on the other hand is a boring man because he is always going to the office, so that was why a lot of girls did not like him. Caviar tells Rishab that it doesn't matter if a lot of girls think that her father is boring, but she loves him and he is handsome for her. Rishab smiles and asks Caviar, asking if Caviar would continue to love him, and Caviar promised that she would always love Rishab, and Rishab is happy. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.